All right, folks. Monday. Hope everybody is doing well. Hope everybody is doing well. Okay, so got a couple of videos here I want to watch. I got one here from Poor Man Speed Shop. I want to check this out, see what Austin's got to say. Mark 1, good morning. Bruce, good morning. Man, I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever, Bruce. Okay. Oh, side note, Barry Beamer. Seems like you're getting a little bit comfortable over there, bud. I know that a lot's going on with Rich, and we haven't really been pressing on you, bud. But don't think that we've forgotten about you. There is still a plate right over there, if you can see Beamer and Son Loser, because that's what you guys are. Beamer and Son Garage, you're nothing but losers. All right, but let's get into this. Let's hear what Austin has to say. I kind of watched a little bit of this video last night. I didn't get to see it all. Let's watch it, and let's see what he's got to say.
Alrighty, you guys. So, Rich, today I wanted to go on here and threaten that Dennis is a cop. Twisted Milk Park Garage. So, Dennis, I was going to leave you out of this. I made that video. I just figured maybe you were a little dingy, maybe a little slow. But I'm still going to leave you alone. But I want you to understand something. Rich is throwing you in this. Rich is throwing you in this, and I have video documents from this morning's live stream that another YouTuber did that he plainly states you're an ex-cop, you're looking into me and Dad to dig up our dirt. So here, I'm going to save you the trouble of finding my name. My name is Austin Gregory Lee Orndorff. West Terrell, Indiana, Staunton, Indiana, Clay County, Vigo County, you can look wherever you want to fucking look. Wouldn't be able to carry that, say it, that, if I was a fucking, at any dirt whatsoever. So, dig, please, I'm asking nicely, I'll give you my name, I'll give you my social. Lee is my Facebook, reach out to me. I'll give you my social security number.
Austin, don't give anybody your social security number, bud.
Here's how this is. Okay, if you're a cop, and you're smart enough to ask yourself, how do we find out? A lot of times we find out, bud. Have you asked yourself that? I mean, think in your head now. If you're an ex-cop, you should be smart.
And understand this. How's it going to look when, if I can find out you're a cop and you work for somebody, when I send this video to your higher ups of what Rich has done and said?
Right, and you're backing this dude. If you're a ex-cop, think about how it's going to look. Think about the things Rich has said. Okay, now enough said about that. Name's Jack Lee Orndorff Jr.
Now, hold on. I want to dig in on that for a second. I don't know exactly, I'm not a lawyer, but if this guy really is an ex-cop, and it's very proven that he supports Rich in his racist pedophile ways, I don't know how that works. I don't think that's going to look too good for him. That might have something to do with his character. So, that's just...
48 years old. My birthday is 9/14/76. You contact me on social media, I'll give you my social security number. I don't have none of my past. I have a domestic battery in 06, possession of meth in 06, and a couple of thefts back in the 90s. That's it.
Don't forget battery on law enforcement.
Oh, and I have battery on law enforcement. But that's a whole nother story. You know what I mean? The only thing you're going to find on me is when the cops run my name, it says next to it, has no respect for law enforcement, will fight, and that's a fact. And I'm not saying that because I'm an idiot. I should have never done that. I should not be there. That's the piece of shit, Jack. But I'm not running from it. In order to get past that, Jack, to get to the Jack I am today, you have to own that shit. You have to take it and own it and feel remorse and be sorrowful for it. So those are the facts, dude. I mean, and like I said, anybody that wants to run my background, as long as you're a legit person, contact me privately. I'll give you my phone number. I'll give you my social security number. You can run it. Because I want you to think at the same time, how do they dig up all this shit on people? How do they dig it up? Like you're the only one to know somebody. I mean...
But how's it gonna look, Dennis?
Yeah, you're a cop or an ex-cop, and you're backing this dude that talks about the children, and he separates the child from their innocence. A child is.
I don't buy you're a cop because anybody that's a cop would know that that's
right. I mean,
one of the big things that
pedophiles do.
You
heard shit Rich has said, dude. Unless you're investigating him secretly, which is cool, then there's no way a cop, unless he's a pedophile cop, because there are them out there, would be behind the shit Rich is saying.
But how does it feel, Dennis, that we left you alone? I put out that video. I decided to watch your live stream the other day. And I was like, okay, maybe he's just supporting Rich because he's a lonely old man. Maybe that's it. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with you being a lonely old man, but now how does it feel that Rich is bringing you this?
Now, I did watch that live as well, and I also noticed that guy had some little kids running around. So that would even be more reason, you would think that he would back away from somebody like Rich, but we'll keep going.
To the point where Rich keeps mentioning your name in this shit, I have no choice but to go after you. That's not a threat. That's I don't want to do this.
We defend ourselves, though. We don't lie to people. If you watch our videos, find one thing I've lied to somebody about. And if you do, put a point out there, and I'll own that shit.
So, Rich is putting you in this. Just understand that.
And another thing, you might want to go over and read comments on Jeff and them saying, I mean, you're starting to look pretty bad there, Dennis. Just so you're aware, people are questioning, why would Dennis follow this dude?
And somebody questioned it in his Rich live stream.
Why would you, I mean, understand this, Dennis.
A big YouTuber.
You're looking on the bad side. We're still giving you the benefit of the doubt that you're just a decent human being. Maybe a little slow. I mean, and I don't know, I'm slow. He's slow. I mean, just because you're disabled don't mean that fucking you gotta be a piece of shit.
That's right.
Oh, you might
I'm a little slow myself.
98, 25 years old.
Married the same woman till the day she died, 25 fucking years.
So, what that does is, if Rich keeps throwing you in the middle of this, understand this. I don't want to do this, but if Rich keeps throwing you in the middle of this, I have no choice but to make videos. Interviews.
You got people understand that, you're putting their reputation online talking about you don't get into the drama. What is this, Dennis? What is this, bud?
Now I'm going to put the clip in here.
What is this? If you're trying to get in the drama, get involved, what is this? This is Rich, your buddy did this to you.
600, what up, Mark One, Bad Tree, what's up?
That's a fact. If you're next time, you should know that.
Here's the clip put together for you. This is from Rich's live stream, this morning's live stream, and I
just want to reiterate one time, you need to go read those videos that's covering Rich and see the bigger people that are questioning what the fuck is wrong with you.
I want to state this.
Because listen, Barry, maybe no bigger YouTuber will ever pick up on Barry, but Rich is going somewhere. That's a fact. You can't come out and say the shit Rich said about children on the internet for millions and millions and millions of people to see without somebody getting a sicker stomach than me and really blowing us out. And when it blows out, how's it going to look that you're behind him important?
Especially if you're ex-cop.
If you're not, you should not. I don't buy it. If he's an ex-cop, he was a hell of a shitty cop.
Exactly.
Because no cop that's seen the shit, that child abuse and shit like that, and to hear Rich talk.
He did it again today. Separated the innocence from the child.
Right.
And then when he talked about pedophiles, he literally said, I'm not going to ruin my life.
Yeah,
And that's a great point that Austin just brought up there, because I was watching that live. No man alive would ever say that. He said that I wouldn't want to ruin my life. Like, fuck.
He said, man. He's talking about digging up skeletons. We're going to dig up skeletons. Skeletons in our closet should be left behind. Nobody should be digging up my skeletons in my closets. He's owning that shit, dude. He's owning it. It can't be a skeleton in your closet if there's nothing to it.
So, thank you. And he knows who he is. He's a guy that I cover on here. Thank you for this, because this means a lot. And I'm going to review your video later tonight. But, Dennis.
That person, who we fucked with that texting little girls at 80 years old, telling them to wrap their tiny hands around their junk. The shit Rich has said. Who we attacked that hasn't had it coming? That's not.
So, I'm giving you words to the wise. You've seen who was in Rich's live today, questioning why you were supporting him. I've only left you alone out of respect for one of my followers. But if Rich keeps bringing you in this, I'm going to assume, because I know you guys talk off the fucking line, I'm going to assume that you want in it, and I'm going to give it to you. Now, that is a threat.
It's not a threat. I mean, that's a promise, dude. I mean,
So
I can't hide from nothing. Skeletons in our closet. I mean, we're the most open people on YouTube. I give you my address. I mean,
so I highly suggest you tell Rich to leave you the fuck alone. Because as a person, I like you. I don't want to dig into you. I don't care to. But.
Hey, what's up, Jimmy?
If you're gonna throw stones, then I'm gonna throw back. So, talk to your buddy Rich tonight. Tell him to leave your fucking name out of his fucking mouth. Because you already got bigger YouTubers than me questioning this shit.
The comments to Austin and says, "Hey man, I personally vouch." His name Dennis?
Yeah.
I can personally vouch for Dennis. Dennis is a good dude.
He don't do the drama shit.
He don't do the drama shit.
But Rich is saying you are doing the drama shit. So, I mean,
before Rich comes out and goes, "I wasn't talking about him. It's just a coincidence that I was talking about him being a cop." And before it comes out and says, "It's just a coincidence, a misunderstanding. I was talking about Dennis being a cop and then my cop buddy running him. It's just all a coincidence. It's just a matter of bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit."
Do with this as you will. Here's the clip. See you guys in the next one. Much love. Bye-bye.
You know, well, if you support a pedo or whatever the hell kind. Yeah, I know. Dennis talking about that yesterday. So they actually tried to threaten him. You know, well, if you support a pedo or whatever the hell kind of crap they're trying to place on me, then we're going to have to make fun of you with them. That's what they said. Making threats. But you know what? I'll let you know a secret. You don't threaten cops. They don't take kindly to that. And there was two of them in there. And the other one I know his real name. So you can't block them though, Sonny, because what they do is they turn on their 4K TV. It has a YouTube app on it. And what they do is they go to the YouTube app and they'll go to your profile and they'll play a video in the background on TV. And what they'll do is they'll record what they're suffering. You understand what I'm saying? And then what they'll do is they'll take the context of what they recorded, put it on their channel illegally because it's, it's against the guidelines of the community. But they don't care because they think nobody can touch it. But they're being watched. Let's just put it that way. All that crap they hold, they're backfire in the face. But anyway, like I said, you just don't do that, you know? Oh yeah. They called me a pedo, they called me a math, they called me a racist. They don't know jack shit about me. They don't know nothing about me, nothing at all. They don't know the people I know. They don't know what I've done for a living. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you shouldn't go counting your chickens before they hatch if you don't know who you're dealing with. You think you know who you're dealing with, but you don't know the true outcome of what person is, you know? Or what they've done.
What a joke.
Who they know. And the more idle threats you make, and the more labels you try to put on somebody that are falsified, the quicker that's going to backfire in your face.
Oh.
So, hey man, I don't talk about that. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here trying to promote my damn channel, damn it. I need my numbers to go up, not down.
Oh, Dennis, Rich, Sonia, the 4 or 5 people that still supporting Rich. Just so there's no confusions. This is what Rich has said. Just so we're all in this circle together. Because I haven't announced this yet, but I'm gonna announce it right here in this video. I'm gonna pick a day sometime during the week. We're gonna go live. Anybody that supports Barry, Rich, Paul, fucking whatever the fuck his name is, Sleemo, we're gonna cover their channels. And in my community, being Jeff, Mako, Fasting, all them guys, we're all gonna collectively, as a community, decide if we go after these people or we leave them alone. As a community. So
Rich is gonna cover more people because Rich is trying to got some people convinced that we're like editing this shit, we're not doing anything. These are Rich's words. Have him put the lies up so you can watch them yourself and hear his words yourself. His videos that we couldn't have touched. You're coming after people that's just trying to bring attention to people like Rich and Barry. People that use people, take from people.
I'm not going to say he's really coming after anybody.
I mean, no, but even that's it makes it even worse. Even if none of it's true, what Rich said. Look what he did to you. You're supposed to be his buddy, and that's what he's doing to you. Trying to make it look like that you're coming after somebody that's just trying to expose people. I mean, you come after all you want to come after. What are you going to do?
I asked you because
I'm poor and stupid.
Because I wasn't a threat. I asked you a general question, and I'm still willing to give you that. I'm still willing, Dennis, to go live with you and Jeff. And I got one question. I don't know how many Jeff would have. I got one fucking question. Just answer this question. How can you support Rich after what he said? Separating children from their innocence.
And that is the exact same question I would ask him as well.
It's saying that, saying all the fucking creepy shit he said. Saying that 55 years old. He should be a fucking 16-year-old. Just because the age of consent is 16. What else? The parents that didn't like their kids back in the 70s and 80s used to pimp their kids out.
He's done that that normal people wouldn't understand.
So,
Come on, man.
So,
And Dennis, you of all people know that we're not editing this shit or making any of this up. You're in all these fucking lives, so you don't even have plausible deniability. Well, I didn't know Rich said that. You've been in all these lives, man.
so I just want to know what you think about your buddy, because I wouldn't throw Jeff underneath the bus. If Jeff said it wasn't cool with the drama and wasn't going to be a part of the drama, like my buddy next door, I wouldn't bring him into the drama.
Just reach out to us and be like, look, man, I can personally verify for Dennis. Dennis just don't want the drama. Rich just told you smack dab in the middle of it. Smack dab in the middle of it.
Yeah.
You guys are drawing first blood, not us. Same with Rich, same with Barry. They fucking fuck with him. They started this shit. And then it just so happens that they're huge pieces of shit.
I mean, it's so bad you got bigger YouTubers in Rich's chat want to know why you're still fucking with it.
And you can fuck with whoever you want to fuck with, but when you're taking up for him, that's even worse. Taking up for him, you can't deny the shit he said. That Sonya, she's in and out. She don't know what the fuck he says and what he don't say. She's in and out, but you're in almost every one of his lives. You hear every word that man says, word per word, man. You know damn good and well we ain't sitting here with some fancy $1 million software. Look at our house, dude. Look, I'm getting money for software.
Again, this video's gonna be too long. Dennis, you're his buddy. You want to stay out of drama? Get it. Tell him to leave you the fuck alone when it comes to drama, because he just put you. Understand this. For me and Jeff and everybody that's watching this video right now and watch what the fuck Rich just said about you, he literally just put you smack dab in the middle of all this drama. Smack dab in the middle.
Hey, what's up,
That's
Jinx?
what friends do, right?
No, because a friend and my buddy said, hey, again, I don't want to be involved in this. I'm going to watch you because you're my friend. Then I would leave him the fuck out of it. There would be no bringing him and throwing him smack dab in the center of it. So that way people do that. And Dennis, you don't even have to fucking go live with me. Just answer this question. Why support Rich after every nasty thing you ever heard him say? Why mod for him? Why? You are letting Rich...
And I exactly have the same question. That's the same question I have. Why would you support him?
not be accountable for his own actions.
Especially when you have kids running around.
When Rich comes in my chat, though, because he does. When he comes in my live chat,
Not that that makes it any different.
He'll get put on timeout. He says what he says. I say what I say, and that's the end of it. That's how it should work. My mods don't go in there and block Rich immediately. No. The same with if you came to my live stream, we were gonna have a sip, because I have no malice towards you.
No, it's a legitimate question that everybody's wanting to know. Read the comments. Go look at my ghost video today. Read the comments. People are wondering why, after he said what he has said, anybody like you is supposed to be a decent human being would stand behind him and back him. We're just asking that same question. We just asked it first.
So, Dennis, hope you're having a good day, man. And yeah, just answer that question. That's all I want. Is a question answered. Court challenge. This.
Okay, inside.
People like this.
You know, then he said,
This
"Is that bad?"
I'm out here promoting this.
So tell somebody they're pedo just because on an old,
Thinking.
non-operating, account that I don't have anymore because I don't have a password. Some of these girls were actually doing this OnlyFans stuff, but they were putting it on YouTube. And now they're not sure, like, if you're that young, why don't you go and have your parents get you an OnlyFans? You don't want to see a child up there, showing their wares or whatever.
Yes.
That's the way I am. I don't think that that's right. I think it's wrong.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I was.
I want to hear what you have to say. Here you go. I want to hear all what you fucking saying so we get all.
The only thing, if this motherfucker take any of us to court for, and have even a 20%, a 50%, whatever chance winning is
That's
the
the thing
match.
is, I would never
You can't do
put
it
my
now.
hands on
You
somebody.
know, your father,
At that
young girl,
age.
you knew had an OnlyFans account. Yes.
Sexually, and I wouldn't send them any pictures, and I wouldn't lead them on. And if I found out that they were, like these
Under 13.
Let me back that up.
automatic block. That's it.
Under 13. Under 13. Yes.
Nothing to do with that.
God damn, thank you. You know, your father,
At that
young
age.
girl, you knew had an OnlyFans account. Look.
Yep, exactly, Bruce. So, yep, exactly, guys.
Sexually, and I wouldn't send them any pictures, and I wouldn't lead them on. And if I found out that they were, like these pedophile catchers do, if they were under 13, automatic block. That's it.
Under 13. Under 13. Yes.
Nothing to do with that.
God damn, thank you.
So, what Rich just said there is if someone, contacts him or whatever, if they're under 13 years old, he'll block them. So what? If they're 14, it's okay. I don't know.
Under 13. Yes.
But the people that I talked to, they were actually of age. And I just don't think that these other social media platforms should be a place where they should do it, where it's geared out in public. On everybody.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you. Now it's open shop, bud.
If parents don't want to control them, then their parents should actually put them up on an OnlyFans. Get them off of social media platforms.
You hear what he said, right?
Because that's not.
And this.
I don't know where the hell you're getting off trying to pin me for something else now, but it's mostly because you don't understand how the world used to work and how it works now. And you don't have a clue. I would never lead anybody on. I would never sit there and wait for them to, as these pedophile pickers say, I would never wait for anybody. I'm too old for that crazy shit. And I just don't have it in me to deal with you guys anymore. You guys are just ridiculous. No matter what somebody says, you try and make it the opposite of what it is. So it doesn't make sense talking to people trying to explain anything. So we'll let you be happy with whatever the hell you think it is. You go do what you want. Why is that doing that while I'm on this?
Hold on a second, guys. I can't keep up with the comments.
now
Hold
what?
on. Rush my mom to the hospital. She's not doing good. No, Don, my prayers are with you. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Sending prayers your way, bud.
I am not a pedo. Never will be. Never have been. I've just seen things in my life that are a lot different than yours and your life. You want to call that life?
Yeah, Don, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks, man. That really sucks. We're praying for you, bud. I'm praying for her. Guys, give me 1 second. I have to take this phone call. I'll be right back. 1 sec. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Let me see. How's your dad doing? So they took Dad out of ICU this morning. They moved him to another room, obviously out of the ICU. The plan is tomorrow morning, because he's still in AFib, his heart rate's all over the place. It'll go from, say 100 up to 140, or, it could be going at 80 and it'll shoot, up to 120. It's all over the place. So as of right now, the plan is they were supposed to do it this morning, but I guess they want to wait another day. Is they're gonna go in, they're gonna look behind, they're gonna go through his throat, they're gonna look behind his heart, make sure there's no blood clots. Because I guess with the AFib, there's a good chance of blood clots. I can't tell you how much fluid they had him on fluid pills to get rid of all the fluid that's in his body that built up from this AFib, because he's been in it for a while now. But anyways, the plan is they're gonna shock the heart. From what I understand, it's a pretty common procedure. They shock the heart, and I guess it gets it to reset. So that's where we're at. And he told me to tell you guys thank you, because he saw I was showing him some of the comments, and he said thank you guys. Yes, very common.
Magnifying glass again. I can't see shit. Hang on, I gotta get my magnifying glass. I can't see anything. The grip is too damn small. Now, where the hell did that go? So it was right here.
Well, yeah, so I didn't know nothing about AFib. He's had, multiple heart attacks. He's had a quadruple bypass. He's got an aneurysm on his aorta. He's got the cancer. I mean, he's got a lot going on, but he's never had that problem before with the AFib. But I didn't even know what that was. But yeah, that's what they say. It's a pretty common thing, and some people, I guess, they can come out of it with meds. Sometimes the heart will almost like reset itself. But yeah, that's not what's going on. I guess they're just, I don't know. I'll keep you guys up posted.
That print is so tiny, I can't see a damn thing.
One really good thing is that the hospital is not even a quarter of a mile from my house. So very easy to be there.
People are ridiculous. You can't try and explain to them nothing. They have all the answers, and no matter
Appreciate
what,
that, Don. We're praying for your mother too.
Well,
And Mark, one, thank you. Thank you,
Nothing to
Battery.
do with anybody who's a minor at all, ever.
All right, I gotta back this up because I fucking started talking and
The damn thing. But people are ridiculous. You can't try and explain to them nothing. They have all the answers, and no matter what, it's the wrong thing. But let them think what they want. I don't give a damn. I want nothing to do with anybody who's a minor at all, ever. Actually, I don't want anything to do with anybody as an adult either. I'm happy with my life being the way it is, without the craziness. Oh, there it is. Go on with the hell apple with it.
Oh, no shit. Yeah.
What's up?
Exactly, but the way the lady explained it, the nurse explained it to me was like, I'll do it on camera. The top of the heart is going like this, where the bottom is, they're not going in sequence. So, yeah, I did. Wow. You have it too?
Ryo, how you doing?
Jesus Christ, I don't know how you guys can, like, live life.
Axel,
We went by Rich's
yeah,
theory,
Bruce, how you
man.
doing? I'm just tired of being pinned for this, that, and the other thing. You try and talk to some people and make them try and understand something, and they don't get it.
Uh,
Try and make you out to be something that you're not. You're actually the opposite. So, whatever. It's actually exhausting trying to talk to people that are actually pig-headed and don't.
I'll
see
tell ya.
things.
Not gonna lie, guys. Walking around that
I've been
fucking.
around the block quite a bit.
Yeah, you've been around the block. Walking around that IC unit and seeing some of the people that are in there. The fact that this motherfucker does with, oh my God, I don't even want to stop. I'm sorry, I'll end up saying shit that I've lost some weight and get exercise. I haven't noticed in a few weeks, but most times it's laying in bed. Feels like butterfly. Yeah, that's what my dad was saying. He could feel it in his heart. But I guess why he was having a problem breathing too was because of all that shit was going on that made water build up, fluid build up. It was in his lungs.
Put it that way. I've seen a lot of shit that a lot
He
of people
pissed
do and
out.
think
I don't even know how many of those fucking
at least
little
nothing
things
to
there.
have all the answers. Back in the 80s and the 70s, late 70s, parents that didn't want anything to do with their kids used to flick their kids off.
Okay. Parents in the 70s and 80s that didn't want to do anything with their kids, they used to just flake them off. Is he fucking serious? I mean,
By dressing them up and taking them out places in order for them to be met up with somebody in public.
okay. Right there. What guy would even think of something like that? The fact that he can put that sentence together, in my opinion, we got a sick fuck. There is no man that, like, to get them dressed up to meet up with someone in public. Like, it's a fucking, they say a psychologist's wet dream right here. Fucking it makes me sick.
And a lot of other people, I guess, because some of it and all this other stuff. Yeah. I want to give somebody a reason to say that I'm drunk, like they're calling me a pedo and all this other stuff too. See, living in the city is a lot different than living in the middle of the desert. People are under the pressure of that. The kids sometimes flake their kids off.
Huh?
That's not what you said.
No,
Rich.
I got you, bitch.
Nobody likes young girls. Sorry.
Listen,
And even if I did, what the hell's the damn point? I'm not going after them. I'm not seeing them.
oh, child porn.
Guys that
Okay. Right there. What's up? Right there. Another good point. No fucking man would ever say something like that either.
They're older than the girls that they actually say to their profile.
So what if I did like
They're
them?
actually, older than the girls that they say. Doesn't mean that they're gonna go chase an after. Doesn't mean that they're a pedophile.
Fucking
I'm
no.
that son of a pedophile.
No, you get turned on by young girls makes you a pedophile,
So fucking
motherfucker.
hilarious. It's that these people are allowing their daughters to expose themselves on social media platforms,
Listen,
like what we just discussed about the ads and everything else on Instagram and on,
they're not ads,
Facebook
guys.
and stuff.
Go look.
It's becoming very rank. I
See
said,
what he does down.
if you're offended by what I said, I'm just speaking on the part of the parents that
No.
don't give a damn about their freaking daughters.
No!
You
You
know,
said, and I quote.
expose themselves and flake them off.
Not what you said, Rich.
onto a social media
Nice try,
platform where
Bubba.
Some unsuspecting stupid idiot actually goes after somebody who's a minor.
No,
You
not
know
what you
what I'm saying?
said.
Then, the hell.
No, what you said.
Oh,
That's great.
What I said was, OnlyFans. They at least get paid for it.
See?
We're gonna sell that stuff, but I don't even follow
Yeah!
that anyway. I don't pay for any of it. You'll never see my name under any
God,
OnlyFans at all, anywhere, ever.
Talking about young girls
I
and
think that's
parents,
disgusting.
go get them
I think it's
OnlyFans.
gross how
At least they'll
that's
get
what
paid
they're
for
doing
it.
because they don't want to be responsible for it. Not raising them to be the right way. You're raising them to be a streetwalker. That's not a right thing to do. Period.
Raising them to be a street
Hold
walker.
up. So putting your 14
So
year
once again, as I said before, live in an area where it's developed, versus living in an area where there's dust storms in your backyard.
Okay. Now,
Doesn't make you.
that right there. So he's saying what he's saying right there is because if you grew up in a city, that's how the parents treat the kids. That's the norm. That they bring them out to meet people in public and OnlyFans and this shit. And the people I'm assuming he's saying that towards Austin because he lives in Indiana, which, you know. Yeah, exactly.
That's why.
Exactly. Well, and you see how he is in public too. How fucking rude and ignorant.
There we go. Now I can see what you're saying.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how somebody hasn't punched him out in public just for how rude he is.
So, if I want to get married to be prepared to argue, the price of anything that they want. I want this, I want that. Me.
When you're married to a woman, Rich, me personally, I would want to please her. I would want to make her happy, and if she wanted something, I would go
I
along
think
with
it's called a mooch in today's society.
25 years,
Especially
bro.
when you don't bring anything to the table.
dating you, that's what she brought to the table.
These are all fucking inward feelings.
She had a job. You told her to stay with me, doesn't stay home.
Still dark out here.
She's gonna fuck somebody work.
You'd never, I'll tell you, there's
She had a good job better than yours.
people.
Fuck UPS, FedEx, something like that. I mean,
Oh, I got 7 people in here. And yet nobody's saying hi.
No, there's nobody likes you.
How do I?
There's nobody likes you.
Oh, I know, right? That was hilarious.
Hey, Doc, unstopped. Do you know
Well,
why I'm not a pedophile?
Right?
like, he does not have the first fucking clue of what nitro is and what it's used for. He, even before he did that, he was in the car and he was saying that his doctor prescribed him nitro for when he was feeling like he couldn't breathe. Buster, good morning. No, David, he isn't live. This is actually the other channel that works with us. This is their review. This is a video they put out, and we're just watching that video. Yeah, Busted Pups is still in the hospital. plan is tomorrow they're gonna give him, because he's still an AFib, they're gonna shock his heart and hopefully get it back in rhythm.
Because I don't lure people off the internet to meet
What's
me at a
this shit?
site in public somewhere. I'm not interested in teenagers. Let's see, I don't have any sexually charged conversations with anybody.
Okay. I don't have any sexually charged conversations with anybody. Do you guys remember when during the OJ trial, remember Mark Furman? They had him on the stand and they asked him if he had ever said the N-word. And he swore on the Bible, no, I never said it, even though there was many people, he was in the Marine Corps for X amount of years. And there was multiple people. This is the same thing as this. With Rich. Who the fuck would say that? Come on, Rich.
And I don't send pictures of my privates to anybody. And I'm not following anybody to the point of conversating with them again and again. So if they're underage, I don't talk to them anymore.
Anymore?
Whenever you want it.
Exactly.
I don't have any sexually charged conversations with anybody. And I don't send pictures of my privates to anybody. And I'm not following anybody to the point of conversating with them again and again. So if they're underage, I don't talk to them anymore.
Now, Rich, I want to talk about what you just said before we go into the rest of it.
How does that even make sense? Why would he be talking to women then? Because he just said that he's not interested in women. He's not interested in, obviously, any kind of sexual activities. But yet he's talking to them. And if he finds out that they're under the age, then he deletes them. I don't know. I hope it works out for... Oh, appreciate that, Busted. I'm sure everything will work itself out. That makes sense. Oh, absolutely. He's lying.
I don't know. Listen, dude. If that was what you got here was true, that would make you an offender. The attraction to the young girls is what makes you a pedophile. The thought that you get turned on by these young girls, which in a minute you're gonna own that you know what you're doing is wrong. You follow them girls that's OnlyFans models and you know are OnlyFans models, you would only click on them and follow them for one reason, Rich. One reason only. If there was one, you could say, hey, I was following Christians, but there's 40, brother. Same genre of girls. Same type of work. What
Rich,
Rich is the way that you feel about young girls. The emotions it gives you. Not offending, not sending a picture, not touching, not meeting. We know
it's your bully hard.
Exactly. It's what gets your motor running. Now, come on, Rich. Let's hear it. We don't wait no lie on this shit. We got a pathetic lie.
No, I know, but there's a certain party that is saying I am, without any proof. No, I know that. But that's one of the things that the person that's making those accusations doesn't understand, is that I have the knowledge upstairs to know what a pedophile is.
Whoa.
What they do, because I know it's immoral to go with somebody who's 18 years of age and do it 55. And you definitely don't mess with kids. Kids have to learn to do.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you. So now you can no longer say, hey, I like it, because you already admitted to liking it in another video. So what if I do? I don't touch them on an iPhone. So you're attracted to young girls, you can't deny it. You also cannot go, well, they're 18. Nothing wrong with it because you know it's morally wrong. Even if it's not illegal for you to fucking with an 18-year-old, it's morally wrong.
And I'll tell you guys, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, people like this and people that are charged with these crimes, they should just be like executed. If you watch the actual, like, you know, the predator catch channels, I watch them, and what happens, a lot of these guys, they get busted, and guess what? They get put out on parole, and they can get multiple offenses. It's just disgusting. This whole subject is fucking.
They're out to act, they're out to.
Beyond disgusting.
Just the fact that there's what makes the murder run makes you better. Thank you. Eric,
The child. They have the right to enjoy their childhood without any reservation from anybody else. To be free and enjoy it for the time that they have it. Saying that they're innocent. Those decisions should be made by them, not by somebody who is manipulating them.
I got this. First of all, only a fucking pedophile would separate a child from their innocence and talk about it in the way you just did.
Yep. Yep. That is the end of that. Exactly, and that's the thing. That's all he talks about, and it doesn't. Like he'll talk about it, and he'll talk about it, and then like he'll talk about something else for a few minutes, and it's almost like too you watch in his chat if people are talking and they start to talk amongst themselves. Rich gets upset because if the spotlight isn't on Rich, then it just doesn't click. It's his channel. It's his live. And I've witnessed it personally. I've seen it in his chat where if his mods or anybody start to show other people attention, then he starts to get a little nutty. He throws them out. Yep, bye. It's bye. I'm very, I think it's real interesting though that Rich has done a live like every day consistently now for a while. Nothing today. I'm not even going to waste my time with this hour and 20-minute video of working on the 57. When I was at the hospital, I was just listening through my headphones, and out of that hour and 20-minute live, he probably, I don't know, he had his fat ass underneath the hood for probably a total of 7 minutes. If that. Waste of time. Waste of fucking time. Now, let's switch gears here. So, oh wait, I gotta read this one. Yep. And guys, I'm no mechanic, but how can he set the fucking valves if the car's not running? I don't know, am I missing something? If I am, please tell me, I don't know. I heard that the car's supposed to be running, and then that's when you do all your fucking fine tuning, whether you gotta torque it down, loosen it up, whatever you gotta do. That's what I heard. I could be wrong. So, we saw the video, we watched it yesterday with Barry when he went to this fucking place and obviously got a little gas for his lawnmower. So, This is fucking comical. Oh wait, I gotta show you. I gotta back this up. Where is it? He had a fucking short where he compared himself to Ozzy and Hulk. Alright, we'll find out afterwards. Okay, so Barry's other video here. Where do you see this, guys?
I got you.
Okay. The headline of the video is, oh, I should say the thumbnail. 2024 Craftsman T110 tractor. How to disconnect your safety equipment. Let's proceed with caution, shall we?
Backwards at Beamer Sun Garage. We appreciate you coming back. So we're back with the Craftsman T110. We had some flaws with this thing. And number one is, you know, if you're out there mowing with it, you got to take it and you got to put it in reverse. You got to take the blade and disconnect it and turn the blade off. And I have a problem with that. I really do. Every time I want to back up, I got to disconnect.
Okay, I'm going to stop it already. This is just my opinion. Everybody got their own opinion. I can maybe see that one there where when you go in reverse, it shuts off. All right, maybe you want to disconnect that one. Might make a little sense. My opinion, this is just me. Let's proceed.
Blade when I'm mowing, so what we did was we unplugged the switch. It's right there. Unplug that switch right there, plug it in. You see that?
Yeah, let's go back in for another shot, Jimmy. So.
It plugged in right there, and we just unplugged it. Now you can start it up, you can put it in reverse with the blade on, and it don't quit. So
That's awesome.
we fixed that. Then there's another issue with it. Every time you get off the thing, it dies. So we unplugged the yellow and green wire for the seat. So now if this thing's running and in gear, and you jump off of it, it's going to keep on going.
Okay, so check it out. God forbid, Barry, you tip that motherfucker on her side or something, right? You fall off. It's going to keep going, and so is the blade. Winning!
So we disconnected that, and well, there's numerous reasons for disconnecting. Number one, every time I get off of it, it quits. It's a pain in the ass.
Well, Blake, that was going to be my next thing I was going to say to you guys. I don't know a lot about tractors, but I would think he'd be able to cut the grass better with that fucking John Deere he has there, the zero turn one. I would think that would be more, suitable for what he's doing. I don't know.
Yeah, you still got to put it in park, and you still got to disengage. You got to press down the clutch and brake.
And Barry, he cuts it fucking wide open.
It goes up and down a little. Right there, you got to put that all the way down in park. But at least, now with it out of park, I take that back. Bad thing is if it's out of park and in geared, you're not on it. It takes off. So yeah, it's not going to happen unless you make it happen.
You know how much dog shit that thing fucking cuts up?
And, not be on
how many
it.
kittens that thing's? Oh my God.
There's some other issue with the clutch where it won't start unless you mess around with that some. So that's another issue with it that I'm working on. But right now we've disconnected two of the issues I've had with this. We're disconnecting the seat safety and the reverse safety. So hope that helps you guys on yours, on your T110. And of course, they got a T200. It's which I think it's a 210. It's the same thing.
Is it?
It's just a little bigger, a little bit more fancier.
So that, that's basically Barry's, because Barry's got to have the best, the 101, so he's got a T110, but, the T210, just a little bit, I'm sure it's fucking twice the tractor of that. It's like you said, it's a Susie homemaker. That's for the guy with the small lawn. That ain't made to fucking, to, you know, shred up, 100 cats a week and fucking cut the field of dreams and all the dog shit. Sting of finger. Oh, yeah, this is just,
But I
as
hope that
Barry
helps
would
you
say,
on your-
shit.
how to disconnect your safety devices with your seat and your reverse if you want to mow. We love the mower. We just did a bunch of grass cutting with it yesterday. And I've cut, let's see here, 4, 5, 6. I probably cut close to 16 acres in the last couple of days.
Okay. Okay, not with this. So he's implying that he's working. Barry, you like the other one. How the fuck can you come on here and claim to cut 16 acres of grass when all people gotta do is go over to your fucking channel and watch your lives and see that you've been on PlayStation all day? So when did you cut the 16 acres? At fucking, I don't know, between the hours of what? Maybe 2:30 and 5? Because you're on PlayStation all day. RTO.
This, but with another ride mower, actually a 0 turn I run for somebody, and this. So yeah, we cut a lot of grass.
A lot of.
And
Again, now if I had that, if that was my setup, I would use his John Deere there. I would think that that would be twice the tractor that would be. But let's take a look at these batteries, guys. Now, who the fuck needs all these batteries? And they're all junk too, but have you ever seen someone who has such a stack of batteries and is constantly, imagine the poor money Ryan's wasting charging these dead fucking batteries? He's got 100 batteries. For what?
there you go. We got a new battery charger getting ready to bring out.
The truth is, the video when he was at the gas station there, you know, saying that his son was crying and everything about the place, the truth was the boy brought him down and got him 5 gallons of gas. That's what you're seeing there on the right. So Ryan had a little gas. Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't think he'd be safe around farm animals. I think, you know, he's a weirdo.
And hook it out here with all these other chargers.
Look at the fucking
We got
batteries.
3 of them going here.
He's got 3 battery chargers going.
Kind of happy with that. Fuel cells. We
Guys,
did
he's
use-
got 81 cars and he's got 3 titles. That's the truth. I'm still waiting for the big reveal. Remember, guys, we're on the fucking, it's like he leaves us on a cliffhanger. He's got the 101 fucking 1970 Roadrunner. That's right, 101. He rubbed that fucking tag with his nasty stink finger. How many times?
on the Oldsmobile.
The no-name national he's going to have painted on the side.
Got to figure out where we're going to put them. The 2 of them are pretty good. That one's really good. And that
Today's
one's good,
props.
too. So we got 2 cells that'll actually go on something else, and we ever get around to actually doing it, you know, for another car. But meanwhile, we got the
Fuel
Oldsmobile
cells.
done, and that's going to be for another video. So, but that's how you disconnect those 2 safety. You just disconnect one of the terminals there. Doesn't matter which one, I don't believe. You can take the green one and the yellow, or you can do the brown. Either one, just disconnect one of them. Switch underneath the hood there for the reverse, and that's it. That's all we came on here to do. We'll see you on the next one.
I'd be willing to bet that that's not a fucking word about the Roadrunner. Now, I just want to show you because the Roadrunner was everything. I'm going to play, wait a minute. This one right here.
Old Spice Men's Valley
This one. Oh,
promote healthier, more moisturized
you didn't
looking
know?
hair, all while helping you achieve the perfect
That's
look.
guys, listen.
Oatmeal. No. Whole pizza.
Hold on a
No.
minute.
Eggo and waffles. Yes.
You both said yes to some.
All right, for the guys that are watching, that go to no-name nationals and bring cars and compete, just know This motherfucker right here has got a Toby Haliki, 1 of 1, medium burnt orange, 383 Roadrunner, 1970. You guys don't know. This car is.
I got your back with the Beamer and Son Garage.
Just
We appreciate
listen.
you coming back to the blog.
The blog.
And here we are, the 70 Roadrunner, and guess what?
You got one other thing. Think about this. You guys think it's funny? Every car he buys, you know, those he's got to paint black. Why does he do that? I wonder.
Motor mount balled out.
I want to see some paperwork.
Head bolts out. And we're ready to pull that. So let's get to it. I want to bring you guys on here so you get to see firsthand of this cylinder head coming off. And there's nobody here helping me. I'm by myself. Completely by myself.
Completely by yourself.
Just wasted that. I want to use it.
He already said it. Dennis Collins, if you're watching, you'd want that car, but you ain't got enough. You ain't gonna pay the money he wants for that car. That's what he said.
That's right. One head coming out of there.
Here comes the head, baby.
Now you guys gonna see what I gotta go through to try to snake it out of there. You know, usually they have mat on the fender. So I don't dent the fender like I did on the other side. I dented the fender up. Oh wow. It's gonna have body working place. I just don't wanna ding it up at this side like I did the other side. Never be mistakes. Here we go.
Well, Ryan's the real victim here because Ryan, in his state, has to fund all this bullshit, and that's
One head coming up out. It's not gonna be like if I bump that hood prop, his hood's gonna come down and bring my belt.
off. I mean, I'm sure that head, you know, is heavy, but you know,
And no burnt valves.
when he tells everybody, you know, he was an athlete and everything, he should be able to rip that right out. Stay away from my.
No bent valves. And there's transmission fluid. I knew I put transmission fluid in it. I think that's training fluid in it. Yep. I knew I put training fluid.
You know, why doesn't he? Why wouldn't he? You know, he shows. He's been called out on titles forever, and he's never, ever, ever like even acknowledged it. He has no problem showing other documents. I've said it probably 100 times. I don't know how many times Austin has said it. You would think he'd pull that motherfucker out and say, "Here, guys, boom, eat crow. Eat crow." There's a story. I really believe that there's a story to this cow.
Oh, sucks. I was kind of hoping to find a bent valve. I wasn't hoping.
The truth is, he should sell it and send it if someone give it, you know, sell it to someone that's actually going to do something with it, because it's a shame to watch these cars just be, you know, taken over by the earth. It really is.
But praying. There's an notches towards the front on these flat tops. They're not domed. They're flat. And it's pretty much a closed chamber head. There's probably the 9.
But I mean, he made fucking like 15 videos before this, going around the car telling us all this shit that he was going to do to this thing. This thing, finally, after 15 years, it was time. We were going to do it. We had shit to do in the car.
About
And then
27F 400 6452 on that one. And there's nothing wrong with the cylinder. They're not rusted. Nothing wrong with them. And I don't see no chassis number of 906 Mm-mm. I don't know what these heads are. And I'm sure I'll find out. I'll do some Googling and I'll do some searching. And we'll find out what it is. There you guys go. I made good on my promise that I was going to do it. And I was going to do it by myself. And I pulled in.
And again, this has got to be the most comical shit ever, because how the fuck is it, what that you? That's not the work. Well, what about taking all that shit that you had to do and lifting up the mold? Why didn't you show that shit? That's the shit people want to see. What, you leaning over and pulling off a head? That's supposed to be fucking impressive? I mean, come on. I'll bet you Super Sam did fucking, I'll bet you he did all the work. Because there's no videos of that. It's just hilarious. There's no videos of like actual work.
Big carb heads all by myself. No help from anybody.
Yep, bullshit.
And what a bummer.
How fucking sad is that?
What a bummer. Found out that it's not.
Skipping breakfast wasn't a big deal before.
I got you.
But now, Wendy's has buck biscuits, like the Honey Buddy chicken.
Hey, Rich,
biscuits.
you watching?
You'll never skip breakfast
There you go,
again.
buddy.
If you're smart. Breakfast for a buck? Gotta be Wendy's.
Shit. You could do some damage there, son.
You're not just their person, you're their whole world. At VCA, it's not just shots and
Easy. You know, like pulling the heads off and slap another pair of heads on it, putting it back together. I mean, no. No, block's got to come out now. We're going to dig in and find out what happened to the old girl. 70 Roadrunner, the no-name National Roadrunner. I got that name when I was planning on taking it to the no-name National a couple years ago, and I still got that name. And it's going to continue with the name. Whether it actually makes it to the no-name Nationals or not, that's yet to be seen.
Oh.
But we're planning on going.
Ah.
I didn't make it the last 2 years, but I've been sick. Every time it comes around, it catches me with my pants down. I'm either sick or I don't have the money. I can't make it and don't have transportation. We were going to be going this year, hopefully, to.
Don't have transportation. How the fuck do you have 90 cars yet you don't have one car that you can drive a distance? And you have the audacity to take shots at other people. That right there in itself is fucking comical.
And if not, there's always next year.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sweat it. I'm not going to be upset. And if I don't get it to the no-name Nationals, then it'll go to Edgewater. It'll go somewhere. I don't know if I ever get to the track at Edgewater, but it's definitely gonna go out on the road with me once I get it back on the road. So I'm going to have to go through the brakes, fuel system, a couple more tires for it.
Again, too, Barry, how you bloat about all your tow trucks and your fucking simulators and your fucking Badlanders jacks. You telling me one of them cocksuckers can't take a little road trip? The fuck are we doing over at Beamer and Son Garage? Come on.
And get an engine in that's running. Maybe give it a bath. Yeah. Sew up the headliner.
For Mark 1, you don't remember? It's got a bubblegum fucking simulator on it. And that other one got the Badlanders jack.
That's cool, man.
Fucking cool.
Got the head off. Super Sam's watching. Sam, got it off, buddy. I just took
Oh, no, it's got the chrome simulators, that's right.
Ratchet with a 5A socket and jacked it back up and got the bolt out, the motor mount bolt.
Props.
Then I was able to put the jack under there, the Pittsburgh jack up the engine, separate the header from the head to where I could get a swivel socket. This was the ticket right here.
Oh.
Short 6-point, 11/16 with a snap-on swivel and a short, what is that, a 6-inch?
Is those Super Sam's tools?
And then I put the ratchet on it with this piece of pipe. and broke them loose, and then I zipped them out with the O'Reilly
I'll
zip
take-
tie.
right?
Yeah, man. So tools are coming in handy around here, and we got the job done. So now time to put everything away. Got to head off, and to my dismay, which I already anticipated, there would be nothing wrong with this side because there was nothing wrong on the other side. You'd have bad valves on both sides of the time machine would have skipped a couple teeth or popped off, whatever. It'd be in bad shape. But so far, I'm not seeing the smoke and gun. Smoke and gun's going to be seen after the block's out. So we're going to have to pull the radiator, unhook the alternator, tire steering, unbolt the bell housing, and then hook up the trailer.
And again, Barry, these other guys that do car videos, you know, that have car channels, they set the camera up and you actually get to see them do all that. You're going to take that radiator out, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, but yet nobody sees nothing.
Which I have, and pull this old puppy on out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Our cherry picker's right there.
Oh, that's all. How are you going to get that from there to there? Oh, yeah.
And then I'll put a couple tires in the back of it. We're going to push it back. And I'll get Sam over here. And once we get it pushed back, then we'll get the hood off, get the bell housing bolts out, everything else unhooked I was talking about. Power steering, the alternator, the radiator. Get all that out of the way, unhooked, and just be pushed back a little bit with the cherry picker on it. And then I have to move these tires, I'm sure, still. That's no biggie. I'll move the tire right out of the way. 5 minutes. All right, guys. So
He can move those tires.
Appreciate it.
He can move those tires away in a matter of 5 minutes. Oh yeah, one more thing. Look at he's ending the video. We're only 7 minutes 25, but this is an 11-minute video.
Oh,
So
with this build. It's not a build, it's a rebuild. But our haters hate it when we call it a build because I made it to the point to them that, you know, you're not building anything, okay? You didn't build this car, right?
you guys that are working on motors, you're not building anything. No.
You didn't build this car. Plymouth built this car. You're not building anything. You know, all you're doing is rebuilding somebody else's work, another manufacturer.
What?
You know? And that's basically it, you know. You know, you're not a car builder. Nobody's a car builder out there, I'm sorry. There are some fabricators out there that are taking the existing car and refabricating it and changing it. But, you know, when it comes down to, you know, to it, you know, if you're using the same chassis and the same body, you didn't build anything. You just built around it, you know. And there are some guys out there that
He said he's gonna try his best.
completely put a chassis under it, and you know, those guys are kind of a different breed. But you know, they're not building a chassis anyway. So again, you know, if you're a car builder, that means you built a chassis.
Oh God.
You designed it, you casted it, you molded it, you.
Now mind you guys, this is a man with a second grade education, so.
Cooked it in the oven, you melted it down.
What?
You know.
How fucking hilarious is this? He goes, you're rebuilding someone else's thing. So you're telling me if you take that 440, a stock 440, and then you punch it out and you do all this shit, and maybe you want to put a blower on it, dual quad, that's not building it? I don't.
To me, you built the whole car from scratch. That's a car builder, okay? All these other guys are just wannabes, you know?
Oh.
Just like me, you know? I'm a wannabe, you know? But I never wanted to be, you know? That's the difference in me and...
Wait a minute. I'm going to back that up. I got to rehear that again.
Car builder. To me, you built the whole car from scratch. That's a car builder, okay? All these other guys are just wannabes, you know? Just like me, you know? I'm a wannabe, you know? But I never wanted to be, you know?
I'm a wannabe, but I never wanted to be. What the fuck is that? Like, he's fucked up.
Some of these other people, you know? I enjoy working with what I have. with what Plymouth, gave me to work with, I mean,
And Barry, you wonder why you're sitting over in that fucking shitty house, just withering away to nothing. Unbelievable.
That's what makes me whole, I take what they had, what their ideas were.
Oh, absolutely.
Try to maybe
Mustard,
modify
absolutely.
some here and there, and make it mine, But
And he knows that. He's got to know that deep in. Although maybe he in his fucking sick little twisted mind, he'll never show up there. I bet. I'd almost be willing to bet the bank on it.
Never going to be,
He's got nothing he can run. What can he run?
Builder, I never have said that. Never will. Because I'm not a car builder. And to be a car builder, you have to build a chassis. You have to build a body. You have to design everything, any engine too, and cast a block. And come on, man. There's nobody that's that's smart, that can.
He's a wannabe, but he never wanted to be. Hey, I'm gonna put that on the shirt with zero lash and top that center. I'm a wannabe, but never wanted to be. That's a good one.
Do all that, I mean, there's somebody out there, sure, but your average Joe, no. Okay, guys.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know why he's doing that is because he's watching other guys actually succeed in life, and it's fucking killing him that he's going nowhere.
Our haters out there they hate that shit. And I like to, kind of stick it in and twist it a little bit. You guys ain't no car builders. He never will be. Don't get me wrong, I'm not either. But anyways,
I'm more of a man than you are.
We got the head off, and we're just gonna keep digging till we find it. It was gonna be a connection rod, obviously popped off. It's gonna suck.
Barry, it's really if you really think about it in aspect, it's kind of sad that a fucking 38-year-old, not only being more mature but having more knowledge. Usually as you get older, you get wisdom and shit. You have nothing.
Because this engine won't turn over. So when I pull the block out, the torque converter is going to come with it. Oh, that's going to suck. But luckily, I got an ace in the hole. His name is Super Sam. So
listen, Mark, when I've said it before, and I'll say it one more time, too. I think he might have been able to do something if the channel would have been like, hey, just, watch this guy fuck shit up. And had he not come with the Mr. Obvious, and he just, it'd be like, because, when he used to do those running around the fucking yard and shit, I don't know, I used to laugh my balls off to that shit. The average Joe. Yeah, exactly.
I had to fight it out of basically the torque converter out of the bell housing, out of the transmission. It's going to be a bear, but I got a bear working with me, Super Sam. See you in the next one, guys.
Okay, right there, he just kind of validated what I said earlier. I got Super Sam working with me. Well, 5 minutes ago, you were just running your crud saying that you did all that by yourself. But you got what is Super Sam doing? Jerking off, watching you?
I wash my hands.
Yeah.
They got a little dirty.
Those are the dirty, well, I'm not going to say that.
I love it. Pulled the head off, both heads off by myself, no help. I waited till the sun cooled, the sun went down, it cooled down before I came out here and messed with the thing. It's in the evening now, it's 8 o'clock or something. Sun's done dropped over the horizon. See you in the next one, guys.
Blue cows, you can't even see them.
Bye-bye. Wish us luck. We're gonna need it on this old girl.
I'll do one more on that.
Who lists a car?
I want to, was it his decoding? It was this one.
I see it. I like it. I want it.
All right, guys, you're back. Listen to Aaron Sugar.
Now, guys, he's a wannabe, but he never wanted to be. That's all I can
Problem.
say.
We appreciate you coming back. So we're back with a 70 Plymouth No Name National Roadrunner, and so we're going to finish this filter tag here. We're going to finish this fender tag. Okay, so we determined this thing is a rare car, 1 of 14 with a FK5 3 times. It's a triple FK5 car. So you got 1, 2, 3. FK5 3 times. So guys, that means it's burnt orange medium on top and inside and on the bottom of the car. So that's a rare option right there, this particular paint coat. Now, it was a code we didn't know what it was. And it's H2 KW. Right there, H2KW. We didn't know what that meant. So we Googled it. H2KW. H is for high trim grade interior. So this has a high trim grade interior package. And then the 2 is, this specifies the car has vinyl bench seat. So it had a bench seat. That makes it 101 because of the bench seat. There it is right there. Also,
What?
it came with either white or black bench seats. So that's why the seats are, the front buckets are white, because I imagine the back is probably somebody painted it black. And that kind of explains a little bit more about this car. Why this car is a 101. So these seats here probably aren't right. These bench seats aren't the right seats for it. I didn't think they were yet. See, they've been spray painted black.
Wow.
But this is supposed to be a bench seat car.
Somebody spray
So
painted the
there you
seats.
go. It says it right there.
Why would they do that, I wonder?
And I'd say it was black. Yeah, and the back seat's black, so it was black interior with orange, and had black trim. That's what explains this wood grain. I wondered about that wood grain right there, what that was. That's that trim package. So yeah, this car had a lot of options, you know, and it was a bench seat car. That's why there wasn't a console. I was wondering where the console was, you know.
The
If it had
console.
bucket seat console, it would have been the console would have been in there. There's no brackets for the console either. So yeah, that's another thing. So
There's
it
no
was a bench seat car.
console.
So there you go. Explains a little bit more about this rarity of this one rare bird, because I knew it was rare. I was told it was 101, and now I'm starting to find out why it was 101.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's read it from the bottom like graveyard cars. E63, that's a 383. D32, that's a heavy duty 727. RM23 means it's a Roadrunner. Okay, we don't know what the NOA, I never did figure that out. And then 107760 is a unique serial number to this car.
Okay.
FK5, that is the interior color. H2, we already know that. That is for a high trim grade. H is, and 2 is for vinyl bench seats. And it could be white or black.
How many times are you going to read that?
Okay, so now we know what that is for. And
Okay.
of course, F again is black on bottom.
Because it had, yeah.
Then you got 824012768. That is your shipping order number. This only comes on the broadsheet, the broadcast sheet, I call it the broadsheet, broadcast sheet, and that's the only way you're going to get that. Okay, then we go up to the next line. You got FK5 again. That is burnt orange, medium burnt orange again. And that is going to be, that's going to be your interior, I guess. That'll be your interior.
Oh, yeah.
Then B21,
He guesses. I don't
that
fuck.
is your,
What's that, Barry? Make something up.
the painted hood,
Oh, yeah.
the stripes.
Oh, it's all special, folks. Hold on, I know that. Let me just shut this.
And that's 26.
Barry, why you got cat shit on your fingernails? The fuck have you been doing there on your while you've been playing PlayStation there, you
Radiator,
sick fuck?
that's pretty much the end of the autopsy report. Like the graveyard coroner have an autopsy. That's the end of the autopsy report, guys.
Always gotta drop a name. Oh, I hate that when he does that. Gotta drop a name. And of course, steal one of their slogans.
That's the car. So it's got a shrimp package.
No,
I
haven't missed
believe it
a
had a
thing,
bench
brother.
seat.
Other than this.
Yeah, the burnt orange inside, the burnt orange outside, the burnt orange underneath.
Oh, yeah.
Triple burnt orange.
A lot of burnt
With a bench
orange.
seat car. This is a one-on-one car. This is definitely the one-on-one that this guy claimed it was. It doesn't have a bench seat anymore. I wish it did. But it doesn't, so, you know, it is what it is, guys. And you got what you got, you know. And I said it was a rare car. I knew it was a rare car. I knew it all along.
Yep.
And now I've proven it.
Oh, yeah.
Community is the way we find our strength and share our
You
hope.
fucking proved it.
It's the way dinner on the
Go back. Rub it again.
At H2.
Come on, rub that tag.
H2 represents a high trim grade of interior. 2 is specifically a car that has vinyl bench seats. Right there, bench seats. The 2. That's the 2. KW, this represents
Color
the
combination.
color of the interior.
Now watch Barry. This is how fucked is reading. It says white and black. Watch how he says it.
Trim, which is combination of black and white. Okay, trim, okay.
Apparently he reads backwards.
That's just KW. Well, we don't have KW, do we? We
What's
have
this?
KW?
Yeah, you have KW.
Yeah, we had KW.
What? Rub it again.
H2 KW. Yeah, we got KW.
Yeah, you got the KW.
KW is what again?
What is it?
KW represents the color of the interior trim, which is a combination of white and black. Okay. And then here is H2 KW on your vendor tag. Will mean it's a 70 Plymouth Rotor, came from the factory with a high trim grade. Interior features are your white or black vinyl bench seats. Bench seats. So this was a bench seat car. Wow. I didn't even know it. I knew it was rare. My dad had a bench seat. So this is probably a car somebody bought for their family, you know, to put around in, you know. It was pretty cool. I wish I still had the bench seat. I don't know if you can even find a bench seat for a 70 Roadrunner. But bench seat. Wow.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Where's the paperwork?
Yeah, we determined, and we definitely did our research with the vendor tag.
Why'd you paint it
Find
black?
what the H2 KW meant.
Why are the seats
And that
painted
really,
black?
you know, told the tale right there what she is, you know. So, hope you guys are happy with that. I am. You know, the VIN number is right here, and it's R23 NOA 100776D. That's the whole enchilada. Oh God, it's not coming in. That,
All right. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Don. We're all saying a prayer for her.
that's
That sucks.
the last digit there, 7760. Yeah, 7760. That's the last. It's it, man. I can read it. You guys can trust me on that. It matches the radiator support because I checked
That
it one day. I
fucking
found it. I think it's on the inside here, in between the radiator and the. We're going to be pulling this radiator and this one head,
That's
and then probably going to pull a whole block out and have to swap this engine with another one, unless we can fix it.
Ah,
son.
force.
Hey, Dad, looks like we're slowly getting there,
Oh,
man. Let's
we
get
found
stick
that.
boy.
We found that, son. 1970 HTKW.
Uh-huh.
H means this indicates a high trim package. Okay, now if you look right here, you'll see H2KW. See that?
Yeah.
H2K. I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah.
Well, there it is, son.
There it is, son.
This has a high trim package.
Yeah.
And if you open the passenger door, you'll see the trim package.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, show us the underneath of the car.
It's always been
It's got wood grain. Open that passenger door up and look at the, there's that red kitten. Open that passenger door up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a high trim package. So I knew there was something else about this car, you know, besides the turn signals and the hood and the.
You never mentioned that before.
You know, and
You fucking mutt. You never ever once in the previous video ever talked about turn signals in the hood. I've watched so many of your videos, it's fucking ridiculous. Never once have you talked about that.
Code, you know, and they had this special painted, this was black here, and you can still see the black, then a stripe.
And even if you did, fuck you.
So that's the black.
How about that?
Yeah. That's that special
Yeah, it's
black out
special.
hood, basically.
You're fucking
Stripe
right.
and then here's something else, son. The 2 indicates vinyl bench seats. KW represents the interior trim package. H2 KW on your fender tag means your car came with a high trim package featuring either wider.
How many
vinyl
fucking
bench
times you
seat.
gotta read it?
Welcome to Visible, the ultimate wireless hack.
Yep.
Vinyl bench seat. This
I
is-
like to see Barry on Jeopardy.
I didn't-
Or Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune.
I never knew it. I never knew it. According to this was a bench seat car. So if that's true, this is really a bench seat car. This is the one-on-one that I've been talking about the car is. And the guy claimed it was a one-on-one. So now we know. Just prove me if you can, because I believe it's what I say it is, and the fender tag don't like it.
We're all
I can't
praying
make
for you,
that
Dom.
tag. You know, you can tell that's an original fender tag. Yeah, I didn't make that. You know, Plymouth made that, you know. So there you guys go. H2KW 5K, or excuse me, FK5 times
Is that how they put those plates on? Did they screw them in or did they use pop rivets?
3. You got FK5 3 times. You got it here, here, and here.
No.
3 times. FK5. That burnt orange 3 times. Makes it a rare, rare bird.
I can see it right here too. You can see the number.
Oh, you got it there? There it is. I knew it was there.
Number's right there too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I found it.
Right there at the core support, right there. Yeah, right there, number.
I found it right there. As you can see it. Yeah, there it is. I knew
Yeah,
it was there.
there it is.
This car's got
I
numbers
found it
all
once.
over it.
Yeah, I done found it once. So there's the unique serial number, you know, stamped into the radiator support, and that's an original radiator support. That's an original tag, you know. Somebody had said, and I never had said this on the channel, but they were
this was
jealous,
me.
and they were trying to say,
I said it was a
"Your car
satellite.
clone." I'm like, what are you talking about? No, he says, your car was a satellite, and somebody robbed parts off a Roadrunner and put them on your car and called it a Roadrunner. I said, really?
I was just talking shit.
That's a lie. I knew it was. Because there, in the radio support.
Yeah, after this video, we're going to wrap it up anyways, though. But thank you guys. Thanks for coming by, Buster. I appreciate it. Same thing with Patrick, all you guys. Dawn,
No, don't come through. Somebody's painted that black. Yeah, you can see with it.
Mark 1, all you guys. Bruce,
See over the top of it. Be careful, son. Love you.
Matthew, all you guys.
So, this is a rare car. It's a rare bird. Like I said from day one, this car is rare. And people didn't want to believe me. Our haters are, you know, just such a bunch of haters that they can't see through the, you know, the smoke in their head, you know. Quit smoking, kids, you know. Quit smoking, you haters, you know. Quit smoking that, whatever you're smoking. I think you're smoking crack. But there you guys go. Read it and wait. KW. Vinyl seat bench. Final seat bench. There's that red kitten. What's up, kitty?
Well,
I love that kitty.
there's lunch.
Coming around me more and more. I haven't been able to pet it. Now, his brother I was able to pet, and it passed. But I still got this one, and then I got the other one, which is, I call itty bitty. Still got itty bitty, so into that later. She's cute. She's just a cutie. Look at her.
Thank you, Markram.
You cute baby.
Oh, what about the cat?
All right, guys. We're gonna jump out of here. We just thought we'd come on here and finally prove this one-on-one car that we have. And of course, you know, with the vinyl bench seats and the interior trim package, you know, the power disc brakes, the power steering, the N96 air grabber hood, the turn signal, the paint package on the hood, you know, all these things. This makes this, you know, one-on-one. And it's a 3-speed wiper car too. I believe that's 3-speed wipers. Yeah, it is. 3-speed wipers. Sure does. You got 4 wires going to it. One would be a ground, the other 2 would be low, medium, high. 3-speed windshield wiper motor.
Wow.
Another option it's got. And the tick-tock clock in the dash too, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeps getting better and better with the old girl. More and more I, you know, do some researching on the car, and I find out more and more how rare this car really is. And the truth's going to be is probably I'm not going to probably get rid of it, but I'm going to get rid of it. At 62 years old, I'm going to get it to where I can run it and drive it, play with it.
Yeah.
Take it to the no-name nationals and maybe Edgewater and a few other places, and, you know, take it out cruising and really just enjoy the car. And then I'm going to sell it. So, and then we'll on to the next, you know, toy, you know, after this thing's up and running and doing what it should be doing, which is running on the road. It's a road runner. She should be running the road again. The road runner will be on the road again.
Yeah.
Anyway, see you in the next one, guys.
Yep. And this is where we're at. What a joke. What a joke. What a joke. Let's just real quick check before I get off. Fucking guy. He did too. He made a short where he compared himself to Ozzy Osbourne and Hulk Hogan, which was fucking comical. Yep. Radio silent. Alright, guys. Well,
Hopefully it won't cut off this time.
alright. What's up?
Because I wasn't finished, and it just shut off, like the old phone did.
Cat power. Hold on a sec here. What's he painting? What's he doing? Look at this shit. Whoa. What the fuck? Oh god. He has to lay on the ground. Ah, the fucking overspray is going everywhere. What should I get? Haha. It's gonna be fucking center line, Rich. Look at this. Watch this. He was probably up late night the night before talking to young girls. From meeting up with people. is. Just sticks it in there. Nothing's taped off. So my father always taught me when you were taping shit off to first, roll out a line of that tape and then put the tape to the paper and then put the tape on the blue tape that's already on the car. I don't know what the fuck he's doing here. I guess everybody's got their own style, right? Mind you, that bump is, I think, a little wet from his... No, I guess maybe not there. Wow. Watch how we paint. Oh, now we're gonna sit. Look at this. Painting with Rich. What the fuck? Fuck the license plate, right? Oh my God. Lay it on, Jim. Never ever see him clean the tips either. Wonder why that is. Maybe you don't have to. I'd like to see Rich behind the wheel of a boat. Lay it a little thicker. That's all. Oh. Ah, that thing must be spitting chunks out. Whiskey I was trying to see him dock on the river against the current. That would be fucking epic.
Okay, folks.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if we can see it very well. Maybe I can,
Aren't you supposed to be working, not fucking worry about what people are saying? Not that anybody's saying anything? Oh, that made it worse.
that just brings up the weapon. I guess I have to bring it in manually.
Oh boy.
Looks better than it did.
Fugazi.
So I'm going to chill for a couple minutes.
Oh yeah, he's gonna chill.
Try a little bit. And then I'll get at it again. Bring this over here.
The attention's gonna be on me.
So I'm gonna have a live later today. It'll be until about 5. Oh, I got some closing for that. I'm not worried about that too much. All that is a license plate. Still got to tape off back there by the window. Put primer on that. I don't know about this other side. There's nothing I can do with the back. The back is actually too far gone in order to fix it. So. Looks like he's missing a few bumper bolts.
Have another fruit roll up and then go back over and see how the old man's doing.
This thing actually runs better than mine would. If I could ever get it back together, but I'm always doing something else.
Oh.
I really don't have time to do mine. See how this goes. I brought a buffing pad down here along with my DeWalt, but I don't know if it's gonna shine this up or not. I can't do anything more with it because, like I said, it's starting to disintegrate, so, I got you guys out of the camera. Sorry about that a little bit. It's on a tripod. Figure if you go over it a few times, it'll look a little more like tinfoil than anything else, but that's what you get when you buy rattle cans. Unless you got new bumpers for it. I think I got a bumper at the house for 51 Plymouth for 52. But it's also got to be regrown.
No, I have to have this smoke right here.
Gotta get underneath it too, because I can see it's kind of gray under here.
Fucking last couple of nights outside, I haven't gotten really any sleep. Tossing and churning.
Well, the guy that is having me do this, to do his car, is actually watching this too, so I want to see that the bumper's painted.
Oh, he's watching?
Unless he's not, then I'll just send him a couple pictures. And my cigarette, and then I'll get back at it again. See the car pull into that car lot the other day, and we went over the bump, the whole front end shook, like the engine was not on its engine mounts.
You know that nitro, light my ass on fire? Get me going one way or the other.
It'll get done by snap.
Yeah, they're saying tomorrow it's gonna be it's gonna be bad too. It's hot here too, boy. I think it's hot everywhere in the country right now. Like my ass. Get me going one way or the other. Now, mind you, the guy's watching him supposedly live work on his car. Look at this shit. Look at the fucking paint. Look at the overspray going up on the hood. Holy shit. Oh my God. If that was my car, I'd be fucking freaking. Freaking. I know, right, Bruce? Exactly. We need we need a little luck and prayers in the Mako fucking community. Now, I have a question. Why didn't he respray the other side? We're gonna go do that now? You're gonna lay on the ground and do it? Oh. He's just standing there.
Next, we gotta get the back bumper, and that's gonna be a little more difficult because it actually has a bumper guard on the back.
This guy probably started watching this live and saw what Rich was doing and fucking raced over there. Look at that. Doesn't let anything dry. Just rip it off. Patience of a fucking 3. Then again, look at his prep work. You can tell a lot by his prep work. Yeah, I gotta hang this up. I'm gonna hang this up myself here. I've gotta get going myself. Guys, thank you all for coming by today. And like everyone said, it's wicked hot out there. It's gonna be wicked hot tomorrow. Guess the whole country's having a heat wave. Make sure you guys stay safe. Stay hydrated. Prayers with Dawn. Dawn, I'm praying for your mother. I hope everything works out. And we will catch you guys on the flip. TCB, baby.